All right, we we're back. The other stream was private, but I'll just explain to uh what's been happening in that stream. So earlier this morning, on a typical game of VR chat, a friend of mine was with his other friends, his new friends, and I made a few jokes about no friend, and he's currently making a video on me as we speak. Yes, it's the February thing again. But I feel like now I need to be a bit more serious because after what's going on in a group chat, as you all know, I'm in a group chat. There's a group chat dedicated to my Thomas special, and um, this is going to be a trigger warning because some things that I've done were like mistakes, but I feel like with this, the first thing here, this is like too much. Like this, just no, it doesn't look good for you, whether your viewers are minors or not. So I'm sorry to all the minors who have to hear this, especially those that are close. But long story short, around Christmas 2 years ago, I believe, somewhere around Christmas time or something, I was in a group chat with some of my friends, Tinky, Winky, Telly, Miles, Nugget Boy, Potelli, I believe. I think Mitten's like poet. It's like I can't remember. But what happened in that stream or the group chat was I played a NSFW DDLC mod called Me and You, and some people were like lucky enough to like sit through the whole thing, but some just couldn't do it, which it's it's what you think it is, and there's really just no excuse for that or any sorry or anything. I know what I said could really damage my redemption, even though it already like has been damaged from the other stream that I had to private with Miles and another individual, which I've hidden from my channel because I wanted to defend, I wanted to like protect all the minors from my channel who have subscribed and enjoy my content, whether it be like Thomas or not. But I'm sure some of the people that were in the group chat watching right now very disappointed and are feeling free to no longer associate with me. But yeah, I feel like this is a point in no return. I'm back to being just a single man show now, just like from a long time ago. I do like regret the things I did, even though they're like whether they be in the past or not. But you have to be clear that some of my friends, like Tinky Winky, Miles, all those people, they are clearly minors, and I clearly shouldn't have just played that mod, despite the fact that how much I love Sayori as a character, which explains the whole similar depression thing, but that's completely off topic. Point is, I've done some things, and there's clearly like no way I could repair my image for the things I did. If some of you don't want to associate with me anymore, or even want to unsubscribe from my channel, then you go ahead. But I ain't stopping you. This is all my doing, and I should have stopped myself, but I just couldn't think. I couldn't think of myself of what the types of jokes I was doing, the type of things that I was playing with my friends, some of which are like long gone now, I guess. Um, yeah, that's no excuse. I have to come and clean, like, confess all the issues I've done. I mean, there's like a doc on the somewhere. You could probably look it up. There's like a doc of like a whole list of stuff that I've done all the way back when I was Mr. Reese 254. I know. And also, just to be clear, this is not Bosher Blue. It's literally me. It's Reese here. It's literally me. I ain't playing a character or any of that. I'm just literally just trying to get through to what I've been doing for the past few years and months. And I know this is supposed to be like a special day because the final part of Gore and Hazel's about to premiere soon, but I feel like after what happened this morning, there's just no chance of like redeeming myself now. I've admitted what I've done, just like all the other streams I've done. I kept calling Miner by his full name on VR chat, or even if it was like a joke. I screamed the N-word twice on a certain stream. I yelled at my friend Miles, who was like saying that he would be recording all the freakouts I was doing on that playthrough of VR chat earlier this morning, which he's going to use them in his video when that comes out. I really think I should say that I'm sorry to the people in that group chat that I had to expose myself for being an absolute creep, a lolcow, man-child, every single like insult you could like throw at me. I'm like every single one of that. Some of you may think that I have actually approved, but really, when it comes to like what happened today, that's just I don't really see the case. Like I really don't see how. From like playing a NSFW Christmas DDLC mod in front of my friends who are actually minors, like how can you call that a mistake when it's clear that you're the one that chose to do whatever the hell that you did all that. You did that, and there's like no coming back. I mean, sure, if you could have like a power to like go back in time and fix everything, it's clear that you can't do that. It's just not possible. You have to live through all these mistakes for the rest of your life, which, as you know, last time I showed my face when doing the funny rage like 2020 video, I thought that would be the last time that I fucked up, like with humility and stuff. I learned humility with that kind of stunt, but I guess old habits die hard. You just simply go back to your old ways, even when you don't even know it. And I really want to like apologize again, but I don't really feel like my apologies are just gonna fall on deaf ears at this point because it's when like I guess when I say I'm sorry, when it comes like many times I do, it goes to like a point where people they just don't believe it. They do not believe you. they don't believe everything that you say now because they know that you're just gonna repeat the same thing over and over and over again. Which I guess this is what I did early this morning. So yeah, I'm still a creep. I'm still all those things, even though some people, like in the chat, some of you like to say otherwise. But at the same time, I don't even know who to believe. Like, I feel like I'm losing everything, like my friends, all that stuff. But you know. So you even think I'm like going like, it's like sucks so much. No, I. Some of you might think I'm doing that, but it's it's your own guess, I guess. Uh, oh, there was even a moment where my school friend, like for some reason, like Miles, when he was showing his new friends how much of a man child I am, he brought up a story that my school friend, Governor Green, brought up, where I apparently made a homemade Oishi body pillow, which I don't remember when that happened, but Christ. I I don't know what else to say, guys. Um, this could be it. This would be where it it'll be like all the other channels, I guess. And I thought the body pillow trend is dead when you mentioned it. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention as well. Now that you mentioned body pillows, there was one point where Miles's friends, as well as Miles himself, like to make fun of me because I have a body pillow that I used to, cuddle with because you know how lonely it gets for me. But that's just a me problem. This is like none of their business. So they like making fun of me for that. So I mean, will this channel end up like Mysteries 254 Oishi Kawaii Fan 2015? Uh, uh, will the channel go away? Absolutely not. I feel like there's some points in my life where I still have value because I appeared in like the end of somewhere at the end of Noble or Lost Pause's 10-year video at some point. Anyway, Lincoln, did you admit the DDLC mod thing yet? I apologize, but I need to know. Yes, I did. I did. Somewhere like the beginning of it, but in case you guys are unaware, I'll just repeat it again. I had some friends and doing uh, a group chat, a Discord group chat call around Christmas, which was like 2 years ago. I was playing a NSFW DDLC Christmas mod called Me and You, and I streamed it in front of like some of those people uh, that, yeah. Again, there's like no mistake thing here. That it's just being like, what were you thinking, man? Why would you consider playing a NSFW mod in front of minors during Christmas? That is just stupid. But yet I did that, and I can't really hide it anymore because, as the stream says, I'm just coming clean with some of the stuff I've done, because you see a lot of videos that like try to expose me. So now at this point, I'm just gonna expose myself yet again, because I mean, it's not the first time Miles and I like had this sort of situation, because I did a stream like this during February, and even still at this point, like for some reason Miles was like apologizing at this point when I was with Thomas FNAF Films in the stream. But I guess this time there's just no take backs. Power 9 Lawn Entertainment. Oh, I've heard of the Me and You DDLC mod. Okay, was I aware that that this mod was NSFW? Yes, because I've seen two people that like a playthrough of it a few times. Was I aware that some of the people in that group chat that I was minus? Yes. I know Mad Dog's Young is like asking this. Thoughts on Soto Island? This is like off topic, but you know, I'm just gonna say I loved it. So there you go. There you go. That's your answer. Oh god. I don't know where to go at this point. I mean, the friends that I'm in the Gorn and Hazel group chat, they've already starting to separate away from me, which it's up to them, really. I'm not just gonna like rope them in and force them to stay with me like some. I don't know where I was going with this. But yeah, this stream is not like a Q&A and stuff. It's just I could have made it a video, but at the same time, I couldn't really be bothered to, because you know how lazy I am when it comes to some stuff. Oh yeah, I should mention another thing that happened in the other stream that I had to private, because there was a individual, which I won't say his name, because after this stream, the other stream at this point, I unfriended him from both Discord and Steam, and also hidden him from my comments just to keep all the minors on my channel safe. But I think there was also a point in the stream where he kind of threatened someone, which I'm sorry, it's not like on me, it's on him to like threaten someone but like when he was about to leave the stream. So yeah, that's a no. Oh god, I don't know where else to go with this. Again, there's like a doc somewhere that you could just find all the list of stuff that Reese Kendrick has done. But, you know, whether it's from the past or not, I still did all those actions, and at this point, I don't really see any redemption left in me, because one of the particular stuff that I mentioned, the DDLC Christmas mod, that was bad. That was really, really bad. I kind of want to bring like some people into the stream, but you know, last time I did that, it was just off the walls, like with that one individual and Miles and all that. Yeah. Sorry. What's this? Oh, it's just from Dad. So sorry about that. Yeah. I'm sorry, but that was beyond bad, especially since there were miners in the cold. That was not safe. I know. I know what I did. Do I regret it? Absolutely. I know you can't really tell from the tone of voice, but it's it hurts. It hurts that you have to live through all these mistakes that you've done. I feel like at this point, there's just I'm not even going to say even as well that there are people that are worse than me and all that because that's not even the point. I'm also quite sorry for those that have to sit through the stream wondering what the hell is going on with all this, especially since Go and Hazel's about to premiere and all that. I'm pissed with Richard John for what he did. Well, Super Austin Time, this isn't even about that individual, it's about me. And the things that I clearly shouldn't have done, but at the same time, I did those, which is really bad. So, yeah, it just going off topic. And this is no Q&A and stuff. This is just me exposing myself again. I mean, I'm trying to look at the chat, but it's just some things that I just really don't want to believe, like the whole redemption thing and stuff. Like, what more could I really do? There's nothing. There's just nothing. There's nothing I really can really do but just disappear for a while. Because I'm currently just being cancelled right now. At one point, it started off as drama that doesn't even need to be public between me and Miles and his new buddies. And then it all goes to a point where I ended up mentioning a really, really bad, incident during Christmas, and there's just no excuse. I'm even if I have any, I'm just all out of excuses. Grand Trunk Boy, 4017. What's going on here? It's complicated. I mean, it started off as just any VR chat playthrough drama that didn't need to be, be public, and then I end up exposing myself due to just some things like Miles mentioned, like a Christmas DDLC mod that is like NSFW that I played in a group chat with him along with a few of our friends. Again, if some of you just want to unsubscribe or not be associated with me anymore, I completely get it. Afton Lee, you deserve a second chance after your drama 3 years ago. I feel like haven't I like had like one too many chances at this point? Because people just know I'm just gonna make the same mistake over and over again, even though I keep saying I'm sorry, when to them they think I'm not. Even when I said sorry to that minor that I kept making fun of his full name for that, he believes, along with Miles and their friends, believe that I was forcing out that apology when I was being crowded around for, you know, that. Again, Miles is like going to make his video about me. I'm just gonna. It's a real shame, really, because there was going to be an after party stream after the Gordon and Hazel part final part, but again, I guess people just really don't want to be around me anymore for very good reasons. I'm just not going to answer any questions if they're like not on topic. Ugh. Oh yeah, I guess there's like another thing Miles mentioned during this was because I mentioned it in like the February stream that I private a while back, but a while ago I wore a Pomni avatar, which is questionable on VRChat, and I was just being weird with it. Oh my god. Alexander Karen, is this all to do with Alfred? No. It's me. Not Bosher, just me. So I don't really see how any of this stuff has to do with a Thomas OC. You could have not played the dude as a W mod, Yep, I got that. And the Wii War 2006 production says hi. Um, I don't even know where to go with this. I think I think my little rain clouds are just way too thick and stormy. So I don't know really where else to go with this. So anyway, I hope you guys understand where I'm going with this and why I'm gonna have to disappear for a while. I don't know when I'll come back. Probably never. but it has to be done. Just to like, I guess, show how messed up I still am. Like, you just have to know. I thought you guys should just know. If you guys like don't fully understand, the streams are like going to, you know, part of in productions. Are you doing a Audrey 5 video? No. I mean, as much as I really want to do one, yeah, as much as I really want to do one, I don't really have much material to work with. Is that Tom and Tommy Jerry in the background? Cortex. Yeah, it is. And I'm not sure you see it, but it has like connected with Jerry, but again, not the topic of this stream. I know I'm gonna get flack for all this, really, but I guess this is just the things I deserve. Really. I feel like it's about it I really have to say, because there's just not really any people that are bothering to watch me ramble on about past events as well as ones that are more recent. But yeah. And I know what I did. If you want to not associate with me anymore, that is completely up to you. You don't have to. And you're also free to unsubscribe, because my channel is probably not worth worth your time with someone like this. Someone who clearly just can't seem to grow up. I'm 24 and I really should just act at my age, but it's odd. So thanks for understanding all that stuff, and I don't know where I'll be going with this. So enjoy the final part of going out for Corn and Hazel when that comes out today. But other than that, farewell.